Key takeaways. Pay attention to double letters. Many commonly misspelled words, such as accommodate, embarrass, and beginning, are often spelled wrong due to missing or extra letters. Watch for common phonetic mistakes. Words like definitely, believe, and friend are frequently misspelled because they sound differently than they're written. Remember tricky vowel combinations. Words like environment and government confuse many people because of the usage of vowels like li and a. Be careful with silent letters. Silent letters in words like acknowledge and cemetery can lead to misspellings. Avoid confusing similar-looking words. Words like amateur versus amateur and cemetery versus cemetery often cause confusion due to their visual similarities.
Word explanations and interesting facts.
Definitely means without a doubt. The word definitely is often misspelled as definitely because people mistakenly insert an A based on how it sounds when spoken.
Accommodate means to make room for someone or something. The double C and double them in accommodate can be tricky for many to remember.
A lot means many or a large number. A lot is always two words. A lot is a common misspelling but is incorrect.
February, the second month of the year. February comes from the Latin februa, meaning purification.
Business refers to the activity of buying and selling goods and services. The word business comes from Old English bisignus, meaning care, occupation.
Achieve means to successfully reach a goal or objective. Achieve originates from Old French achèver, meaning to complete.
Government, the group of people governing an organized community. Government comes from the Latin gubernare, meaning to steer.
Acquire means to gain or obtain something. Acquire comes from Latin acquire, meaning to get in addition.
Argument, a reason or set of reasons to support an idea. Argument comes from the Latin argumentum, meaning proof.
Embarrass means to cause someone to feel self-conscious. The word embarrass comes from the French embarrasser, meaning to hinder.
Believe means to accept as true. The IE in believe is often swapped for EI, causing the common misspelling believe.
Beginning, the start of something. The word beginning has a double N, which is often dropped in misspellings.
Millennium, a period of 1,000 years. Millennium is derived from the Latin words mil, thousand, and annus, year.
Mischievous means showing a playful desire to cause trouble. Often mispronounced as mischievous, the correct pronunciation is mischievous.
Grammar refers to the system of language structure. The word grammar comes from the Greek grammatic, meaning the art of writing.
Forward refers to the direction ahead. Often confused with forward, but forward is the correct spelling.
Environment refers to the surroundings or conditions in which something exists. The word comes from the French environ, meaning to surround.
Coolly, in a calm, composed manner. The ly suffix turns the adjective cool into an adverb, indicating the manner of doing something.
Friend, a person with whom one has a bond of mutual affection. The word friend comes from the Old English friend, meaning to love or care for.
Disappoint, to fail to meet expectations. The word combines dis- to reverse, with the point, meaning to reverse what was arranged.
Aggressive, ready or likely to attack or confront. Derived from the Latin aggressus, meaning to approach or attack.
Acknowledge, to recognize or admit the existence of something. From the Old English anknoren, meaning to recognize.
Amateur, a person who engages in an activity for enjoyment, not professionally. Derived from the Latin amator, meaning lover.
Cemetery, a burial ground. Comes from the Greek kamaterion, meaning a sleeping place, symbolizing peaceful rest.
Thanks for quizzing. Like and subscribe to IG's Quizeo for more.